around here too somewhere. Oh, injured people. Slay 6 Bleeding Hollow orcs. Okay. And free slaves from 2 Bleeding Hollow cages in Heartwood. Alright, you ready to go burn down some motherfucking buildings? So one thing they did is they made quest objectives glow, as you can see.
So it's easier to find.
Yeah. So it's not just like, ooh, tiny sparkly thing. It's like, no, it is glowing. Which I actually did.
So you'll now feel more like a bigger idiot when you can't find something.
Yeah, you will feel. I will be honest. You will feel really bad if you can't find something in this game. At this point, this game, considering this is running on an engine that is continually updated for 10 years, it looks really good.
Oh, and they're gonna keep it going for another
10
year.
Is what they're saying.
I mean, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense in the same way that EverQuest has been around still. And still gets its expansions.
Yeah.
It's just not huge anymore.
Yeah. This game, apparently this expansion has got a lot of people really interested.
I think it has a lot to do because it looks hardcore.
Yeah.
Because Cataclysm
looked hardcore.
To a lot of big fans, it was the meh point. And then Pandaria, well, Pandaria's good, but it's kind of easy to make fun of pandas.
Yeah.
And so now you've got, and I think this is kind of like a response to, fine, you don't want to take Panda seriously? We're going to be so serious and so hardcore and so badass, we're going to go back in time. We're going to go back before a planet exploded.
Alright.
Oh, hunters.
He is a hunter. I really like the new character models and their new run animations and jumping.
I'm told the Night Elf run animation isn't very good.
It's alright.
It's awkward.
It's funny. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, that's what I was told. And both my characters are Night Elves.
That's funny.
Night Elf dudes, I should say.
Okay. Alright. Now let's light these on fire. Alright, more huts burned.
When you put it that way. I remember in Cataclysm when I ran in an hour of Twilight every day. I always remember the Archbishop. There is no light, there is no dark, there is only power! And everyone made fun of that.
Yeah, considering how old this game, though, is, it looks really good.
It looks good. Textures are higher res.
Yeah, textures are higher res.
I mean, you can kind of tell that there's that same... It looks sort of modern, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because, here's the thing, yes, they're continually improving the graphics engine, But
at the end of the day, there's so much you can do.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. It's like trying to keep Windows XP, quote, modern, unquote, for 10
Oh my god,
years.
that's awesome. I lit one of the huts on fire with an orc inside, and he ran out screaming and jumped in the water. That is a nice little detail. I like that. That's really neat.
Well, you are at the beginning of the expansion.
Yeah, so, this is where they gotta hook you, but still, I've been... Other than the server issues, I actually have been hearing a lot of good things. So, because
those on crowded servers, queue problems.
Yeah, my friend Sarah, she is a live streamer and a big cosplayer, and she's been playing recently. She's new to WoW. She's fairly new to WoW, and she got her first 90, her first level cap character this year, and. By the way, those wondering what that is, I have a glyph that makes it so crows come off their body when people die.
Ooh.
That's also why when I charge people, I have this.
Ooh, and Victory Rush to get your health back.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Victory Rush. Keeps you going.
Yeah, it is a good skill to have. Alright, Mr. Hunter, you can have him. Get him away from me. Ugh. Alright, well, we got all those, so we'll turn all these in. And go to the next spot. Bloodthirsty Axebeak. Okay. Alright, head into the quest turn-in.
Do you need to go back and turn in some other quests, though?
No, they're all at the same spot.
Oh, okay.
They've improved quest design, thankfully.
Oh, man. The frickin' Burning Crusade questing.
Oh.
especially in a grand, you're running halfway across a freaking map.
Anyone?
Or in my case, I was flying halfway across the map, which in your day was walking halfway across the map.
I'm glad that greens and blues aren't replacing my epics yet. Alright, see the altar down there? There's a magical eye cell at its peak. I fear our group will not survive if it sees us. Distract the eye, cause a commotion, kill some ritualists, whatever you have to do, just occupy that thing long enough to guide the rest of our group to safe passage. Khadgar looks over his shoulder. Bring that strapping orc with you. The one that's not Thrall. Speak with Eric and then lead a distract. Okay. So do I need to talk to? Which one are you? Let's see. Hansel. Oh, you can talk to these people.
A new Belori Delinar. Farewell.
Okay. Which one of you orcs do I need to talk to? Oh, this one. Yeah, look at those improved character models. He has a face.
Check out that outline and all the polygons involved with that outline.
Check out his face. They have faces now.
And he's pissed.
Alright, let's go distract the Eye of Kilrog. You ready for this, Anthony?
Sure.
Let's go distract things. How long have we been recording, by the way?
I'd say about half an hour.
Transform their warriors into hunting suckers. Any luck, we will escape before they can complete their transformation ritual.
Alright.
Here we stand, cowards. Come.
I like that little effect they put on the quest list on your right when it changes objective.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Ew, the parrots are drinking the blood. That's just disgusting. How the fuck?
Gotta climb up there.
The rest are on the move. Our work is nearly done, champion.
Okay, how the hell do we get up there?
Check the back.
Oh yeah, check the back door. That probably makes sense. This is all what eventually became Hellfire Peninsula. That's just so crazy to me.
It's like, this is a nice lush tropical forest, and now it will become a giant wasteland floating in space.
Coming for you, intruders.
Space!
Want to go to space?
There we go.
The Eye of Sauron over there.
Look what dragged itself through my jungle. Fresh.
Yeah, some things you can't change with this graphics engine.
Yeah.
Animations. They're
Oh.
they're gonna be kinda nice and kinda old at the same time.
Blood and honor.
Seriously.
Oh shit, son. Oh god, that might be too powerful. Nope,
Nope, you're good.
Oh my god, that is so badass. What?
How is it?
He went and did the blood ritual so he could go distract them so you could get away. Oh, that was cool. Okay.
Run!
Why am I going on foot? What is wrong with me?
Can't fly!
My new mount for our Gaming Collector's Edition.
Ooh, I like that mount.
It is
How much is the collector's edition?
$90.
I almost bought the collector's edition for Cataclysm.
Let's see. No, we cannot wait for He knew what William was getting into. His sacrifice will not go to waste. We must keep moving. Let's join with the others. We must find a way out of here.
Be vigilant, friend. First, we deal with the bridge.
Okay then.
Let's get moving.
Well, we've seen two of them. That was really neat.
Yep.
Let's see. We must hold position now. Allow these free prisoners a moment to breathe.
For Azeroth.
Alright, let's see. Use Frost Flurry Focus near the Ring of the Fire and Khadgar Proving Grounds to free Exarch Maladar. let's see.
Keep your dead
Alright,
alive.
let's go do it.
Exarch Meladar freed.
Oh, okay, I probably need to kill him before I can.
You know what I usually hate about some questing designs?
What?
We need you to go way deep into enemy territory. You're gonna pull aggro on about 17 enemies at once, and then you'll die and have to start walking all over. Well, the effects look pretty decent. Pretty nice.
We will escape through the hills.
Okay, sure.
Monsters must be stopped.
I wonder what useless skills they took out, because I only played a,
Well, look at my skill bar. It's missing so much shit that used to be there. And I have a lot of doubles, too, because... no, I like that quest text. This is like... It shows how savage the Iron Heart is. Yes, the rest of these are tied up, but this one guy, they decided to just let him burn on fire for their amusement.
I can hear the souls of the dead.
Are you my life, stranger? I offer you and your company my support. We may make it out as general.
Never hesitate to do what is right. Knowledge
I see one way out of this trap on Nightshard is right through the middle of the arena. This might be the end of us. Survive Kargath's arena.
We cannot hide here forever. Follow me and stay close.
I don't know. Considering we have a couple of legendary heroes with us, I'm pretty confident.
This may be a trap.
yeah, they're like level 105 elites or something.
I mean, Thrall is only a level 90 in this for some reason, but he'll be a level 100.
Yeah, he'll be a level 100 super elite.
Yeah, Maladar is
Way
a
too
90.
much health, and you have to Zerg rush with the entire server. to
Yeah,
beat him.
Lady What's-Her-Face is a level 100, so we're good.
You have entered my arena, stranger.
Kargath
You will either
Bladefist.
leave it as victors or as corpses.
Oh, this is really neat what they're doing here. They're introducing you to each warlord.
And everything.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Kill combatants. But then escape the arena.
Kill 100 combatants.
Oh, you already were at 14, so I'm guessing your buddies are helping you.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I just need to lead them into Khadgar's little spell here.
You're a tank. Get aggro.
Okay, sure, hold on. Come here, all of you. Oh wow, no, apparently that guy's more badass than I am. Apparently that one prisoner is more badass than I am too. I'm just like, I am apparently the legendary hero, but I am the bitch in this scenario.
Video game logic.
Whoa!
You are the one, but you're not.
But not
Because
here.
there's like 5 million others doing the same thing.
I think I need to make this fair for you. Yeah, see, you see all their spells going off, and I'm just like, I can do lightning.
I'm on cooldown mode, I'm sorry. Victory Rush.
Execute. Execute has always been one of my favorite spells for a warrior.
The problem with Execute, or at least Execute type spells, is
Because
that
it burns all your rage.
well, yeah, and that, and in games like, well, in Final Fantasy XIV, my experience with Execute spells is that if you put them on the tank, it's pretty much useless because a tank doesn't do enough damage for it to matter.
Yeah, but it does generate more threat. I'm pleased. I can watch you rats fight for hours.
It generates more threat, but at that point, they already generate a lot of threat.
We don't. Oh, what? We don't have that kind of time. Oh, Khadgar froze the entire arena.
He just waves his hands, freezes everything.
He was Medivh's apprentice,
Then I guess
Ooh.
we owe.
so
After them. Don't let them get away.
it's kind of hard when they're all frozen, dude.
Kind of hard when you're just standing there yelling at people.
Yeah, why don't you do something, Mr. Orky Orc? Always yelling and screaming. This is really, I gotta say, this is a really cool way to start this expansion. This is really
It's nice. Pandaria was like a giant load of video
Yeah, like
stuff.
Pandaria had a cool start, but it was not like this.
Like, Pandaria had a decent start, personally. It's like, okay, so we're gonna give them a lot of cinematic videos and say the prince is missing. Boom.
This is actually you're playing it though.
Yeah.
There's much.
You're still alive. Good. This cave was only capable of a long live keep.
Take Keon over here to sweat the cave.
As
Okay.
you wish. What news from the front?
We'll protect the wounded prisoners. Make sure Khadgar doesn't get through the rubble. Go ahead and clear the cave.
Our enemies will not
10 enemies slain. What do you want? Slay, Taskmaster Durin, and the Fallen. Alright. Any other quests in here? Nope. How long have we been recording?
Like 35 minutes.
Oh, wow, okay.
I feel like we're making pretty decent progress.
We are.
Usually, whenever we're talking this much and kind of staying interested, something's going right.
Yeah.
That, or it's just because it's an MMO and you and I are kind of a little.
MMO geeks.
Yeah, we're being a little geeky.
Hardcore
Like,
MMO geeks.
like, I play an MMO that is pretty much a WoW clone with a Final Fantasy face on it, so.
I play 2 MMOs, this and DC Universe. Admittedly, I haven't played DC Universe as much.
Yeah.
I don't know. The main thing stopped me from Final Fantasy, like,
Well,
Fantasy.
here's what I think. Warcraft plays better. It has better gameplay. I can totally agree with that. Final Fantasy is more like, if you love the art style and you love the music and you love the presentation that they do, that's why I click with that game more. Whereas for you very highly value gameplay mechanics
Yeah, like, I
and
think
good
that...
and good design. So Warcraft, I agree, has better design, better gameplay. It's just that, with Final Fantasy XIV, I have more sentimental attachment to that one, which is
Yeah.
why I still play it.
That makes sense. I think that speaks a lot to both our taste in games, though.
Yeah, but they both play similar in a way. I mean,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy XIV, it plays a lot like Warcraft. You quest around, you have a tank, you have DPS, you have healers, you have raids. It's just the Final Fantasy touch.
Yeah.
Which, if you love the Final Fantasy touch, you'll love that game.
Oh, I
So
forgot.
it's kind of a matter of taste, really.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I've noticed. Like, I definitely... I played the beta for Final Fantasy. I thought it was a good game. It's just even with a game like Destiny, I'm like this is just a substitute for WoW when I don't have WoW.
Like, for me, I highly respect WoW. I just don't love it at all.
If I were to make my top 10 games of all time, like Warcraft would for sure be in it.
So you're supposed to slay specific bosses.
Yeah, they're up here. See?
And 3 more enemies from the Shadow Moon clan. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, where?
I'm glad that this game hasn't really changed radically from the looks of things.
Yeah.
So, I can come back to it and be like, oh, it's still Warcraft, it's still good.
Yeah, that's...
Because this is, I think I remember, and this was back in Cataclysm when things weren't really as good, and I was questing through the old world and everything. Not much I could find wrong with this game. The only reasons I could complain about it is I just don't click with the presentation style. They do that whole giant, awesome cinematic, but then when you're in the actual game, it never really looks that good because it's a 10-year-old game engine.
Trying to find these bosses.
And they also tried it, and they're also a little cheesy, and
I'm okay with the cheese, but that's just because I watch NFL films. I like cheesy things. I'm not, that's...
Really? Because NFL Films doesn't write cheesy stuff. Well,
yes, it does. It totally does.
Really? Because I watch NFL Top 10. That was good. I watched the NFL Films 30 for 30 all the way to Marino again.
That was
Netflix.
ESPN though. That was an NFL.
I know, but it was NFL Films
Well,
making a film
30
for ESPN.
30 for 30 is a really good series.
It is. It was amazing for me to watch how athletes just go completely broke.
I really liked the one about how fucking the Raiders influenced LA rap culture. That was really an awesome one.
I watched the one how the USFL failed.
That one was just depressing to me. That actually gets, one thing I can say about 30 for 30, it gets me to care about sports I normally wouldn't give a shit about. I watched one on, I watched the one on, I like baseball, but I'm not a huge, I'll watch baseball, I'll keep up with it, but I'm not a huge baseball fan.
Yeah.
Especially because my favorite baseball team is fucking horrible, so it it makes watching baseball a far less pleasurable experience than it could be. When you're a Rockies fan, just your life. When you are a Rockies fan, life is hard. Let's see, where do I need to go? Yeah, whatever. Come follow me, Wood Wolves. I'm a tank. I can take it.
Follow me. You'll eventually disengage because you're too far away from your home.
Yep. I don't think that's gonna be the case here. Oh.
That's there.
Access granted.